Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Living the Life Show. I'm your host, Columbus Cody, and I'm so glad you chose to join me today for the verse of the day. Now, I say this a lot, but I really mean it today. Today's verse is going to bless you. You have to share this with someone today. All right. So today's verse of the day comes from Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2, and we're going to read the NIV. New International Version, and it says this: When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. I love this. I really love this verse because what it does is it gives me strength. That I know that no matter what I face, God is there with me. All right. I'm going to tell you what really blessed me about this verse. Okay. One word that really stood out to me: when. W-H-E-N. It says, when you pass through the waters, when you walk through the fire. It doesn't say if. It doesn't say perhaps a chance might come. When tells you it is going to happen. You're going to face things in life. Then it says water, fire. These are the biggest extremes away from each other, which tells me and blesses my spirit to know this. No matter what extreme you find yourself in life, God is there. When life is great, God is there. When life is the hardest, God is there. No matter what you are going through, God is there, and he promises to be with us. So when we focus on the fact that God is with us, no matter what adversity, no matter what pains, no matter what problems come our way, we can remind ourselves that he is with us. And so whether I'm going through a storm at the time, whether I'm walking through the water, and I like that too, through the water, when you pass through the waters. You're not here to stay. It's something that you're going to endure, but you're not going to stay in it. All right. No matter what you have to go through, just remember tomorrow could be the day you're out of it. 5 minutes could be the day you're out of it. One of the things I love, and it was funny because when I joined the Navy, I was 17 years old and I turned 18 in basic training. And they asked us in basic training if there was anyone that wanted to go through SEAL training. You want to be a Navy SEAL. Of course, I looked at the videos. I was like, nah, I'm not that tough, right? But one of the things I've learned about the Navy SEALs is what they've told them is that you need to only focus on getting through today. A lot of times we're so worried about what tomorrow's going to bring and how hard tomorrow is going to be that we can barely get through today. Don't focus on tomorrow. Let God guide you through the water today. You're worried about drowning tomorrow, and God may elevate you and you may never see the waters again for years. Today, you beat yourself up. You weigh yourself down with worries and with anxieties, with stresses about the waters of tomorrow. Just get through today. And remember, he is there. One of my favorite stories in the Bible is when Peter was walking on top of the water, and as long as he kept his eyes on Jesus, he was moving forward. He was coming toward Jesus, walking on top of the water. But then there was a storm that came over to his side, and he takes his eyes off of Jesus, and he begins to sink. And then he calls out for Christ. He says, "Help me." And the Bible says that Jesus extended his hand, reached out his hand and helped Peter, which I love the verse because when it says reached out his hand, it tells me that God was always there. Jesus was always there. And not only that, but how far have we come that he could reach forth his hand? You may have been almost there. You've walked through the water for so long. Why quit now? Keep pressing forward. Remind yourself that he's getting you through this. He's walking with you. And no matter what the extreme is, whether it's the hottest of situations in the fire, or if it's the coldest and chilliest moments of your life in the water, he is with us. No matter what, the waters will not overwhelm you. They will not drown you. The flames will not burn you. All right. No matter what, he is with us. Okay. Let that encourage your heart today. I don't know what you're going through, but he does. And all he asks is that you will bring it to him. I don't know how much pain you've endured. I don't know how much struggle you are seeing right now, but he does. And he says that if you will bring that to me, cast those cares on me because I care for you. Bring me your problems. Bring me your pain. Let me trade yokes with you. You do have to carry something, but let me trade with you and let me carry the heavy thing you're carrying, and you take my burden upon you because my burden is light. My yoke is easy. My burden is light. Let me swap with you. That's the kind of God we serve. And that's what excites me about living for him, about giving him my whole heart, about honoring him with what I do, is because I know how much he loves me and how much he wants to show me how to be a great man of God. And I recognize that it's not going to always be sunny days. I recognize in order for me to find out how strong I am, how tough I am, how faithful I am, I have to see a storm or two. I have to walk through the fire once or twice in order for me to know what I'm really made of. And in order for you to know what you're made of, you're going to have to endure some things as well. Okay? But the blessing is we never have to go through them alone. All right? Let this verse encourage your heart today. Make sure you share it with at least one person. And before you go, make sure you click the subscribe button right now. Make sure you click the bell right now because you don't want to ever miss a video. All right. I want to be connected with you so we can take this journey together. All right. Watch it, share it, and live it. Now let's get busy living the life.